kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So Michigan's offense is on the field for the first time today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively, but they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. It's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Swung with a pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
2nd down now after the sack. Looking for a receiver. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. Well, these defensive ends are hard to handle on the edge. That's how he comes around the corner and hits the quarterback.
Boy, this defensive end is so talented. He can bull rush you and use his power, or also use his quickness to be able to get around the corner, bend, and then lower in on the quarterback. That's exactly what he's able to do, and I love the way he finished on that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Pressure is coming. Now just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Let's check out the impact players in this game. There are guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They'll run it from the gun. Picks up the force, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. An inside give now from the shotgun. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Ball handed off. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
It seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
It's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
Here comes a handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field, so let's check this call.
Holding. Open.
So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Heavy blitz look here pre-snap. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking for the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down. And the Wolverines will line up to kick it away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. It's on to punt it away now. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Dropping back, it's Davis. He bought some time, now lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Now it's second down here. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Snags a good throw. They stop him, but it's a first down.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Bears will have first and 10 here. Breaks into open space. Their carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening them.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Davis. He's got it near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Set up for the point after. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Powers through. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here's the 2nd down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. Trying to knock it through from 48 yards away. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. It off from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Wow, juked the first tackle. Make the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Second down play coming up for this offense. And here's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And the Bears pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Bears pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Using his legs, it's Young. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Bears come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Salter with a strong tackle there.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. They didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The Bears looking to cash in the red zone. In the red area, it's Watson. Has it back to the end zone. And he stopped just short down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, he told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
And the Bears come to the line with 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
See if they can convert the point after. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Kickoff team out there. They
almost missed the shot.
Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive started. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Important 2nd down play coming up. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The clock is still running. Up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. That deep shot is caught for a big game. Touchdown, Michigan. The big tight end will not be denied. What a play.
This guy is a matchup problem. You put an undersized safety who can run with the tight end, and he's going to go over top of him. You put a big, strong linebacker on him, and he's going to outrun him. Just a really tough matchup, as you saw right there.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense on the field to take over. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled by 1st down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be 1st down yardage. It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. The offense now operating in empty. Scanning the field. It's Davis. Misses the receiver. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They've got a chance here, enough time to try to add some points before halftime. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. 2nd down after that previous play. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Wide open downfield. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And that one's straight down the middle.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Back to throw. It's Davis. Looking deep down the left side. Pulls it in outside the 10. He's still running. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown. That final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, massive expectations for this SEC championship, and it has not disappointed. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Freshman too.
And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the much anticipated conclusion of the SEC championship.
A quarterback, you're 2 freshmen.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update.
I benched the starter who was a Heisman Trophy winner last season.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They showed us some of his strength. This kid.
Offense comes out to start this drive. They build the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. It's a quick grab.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Townsend. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Defense is coming after him. That's caught. It's Hart. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Handoff running right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down mark.
The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, hold him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17.
Man, the defense, it's all about assignment football. Somebody's got to be able to account for the quarterback, which they do. Nobody's left for the pitch man. Good job by this offense picking up some positive yards.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense wraps him up quickly. They got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Bears will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football.
He muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting, slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion, just masterful execution on that drive.
Michigan, what the hell is all this?
And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
That's a nice completion here by this Michigan offense. And when Michigan is really clicking, you think about over the years, they've been efficient within that passing game, being able to throw the football to complement a very physical running game. Nice play.
A deep shot right down the middle. Oh, that one's picked off. He's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. That's good.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
That's for me.
Their way on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Pulls it in. It's Townsend. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards. I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down to the 44.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Bears line up on 1st and 10 now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Running game is working. Let's stick with it on first down.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run in the previous play. We'll try to run it with the option. Oh, it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. The receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Looking to scramble. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
The pass is caught, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get him the fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. They'll try the option play here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bears.
Well, Chris, you don't see this very often. Pitching it to a receiver on the option, and the defense had no idea that he was in play. Takes it to the house for a touchdown.
Also right there. Michigan's going to pass it out. Let's see.
And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. Time running out in this conference championship game. This is a desperation drive right here. Got to score. And it's caught across the middle. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes a quick grab.
Chris, I love what this defense is doing right now, working with a 2-possession lead. Essentially telling the offense, hey, we'll give you those underneath throws. We'll allow those short games, but we're not going to give any shots downfield.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now brings up
Something
fourth
they
down.
don't
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's broken up nicely. A defensive stop and a turnover on downs. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Catch made on the out route. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Looking to pass here on second down. That pass is caught. They finally stop him at the 8. It'll be first and goal. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Let me let y'all see that bitch in slow motion. You know what I'm saying? This is what a real coder do right here, Ken. This thing a beauty. They think I'm going over top. Come right back. You got an audible.
First down and
You got
goal
an
here.
audible too.
Touchdown just about puts this game on ice.
I can't tell the secrets because, you know, totally
He's looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Touchdown, Missouri State. And the run is on.
You know, this head coach and even the players always talk about wanting to play a full 4 quarters, and that's what we're seeing right now. I don't think they're interested in running the score up. I just think they're out there executing the plays called. Right now, they continue to put touchdowns up on the board.
Michigan, yeah, which is hot. Sending emails. Wait, by keyboards.
Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down of the 47. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, he escapes. Broke one tackle, but couldn't escape. Dropped for a sack. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for a late deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Oh, he makes the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Looking right, this one caught. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs.
QB slice it. No gain on the play. Second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down after a short gain there. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Breaks a tackle into the clear. He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Coach decides to go for it on this fourth down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Deep shot toward the end zone. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up.
Here comes a deep shot. And he's intercepted. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
That's just a poor decision by the offense coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead to run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
My receiver. My receiver got the man deep beat, dog. Look at this shit. Oh, oh my God.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
CC Trans, baby. CC Trans, baby. That boy team full of black folk, boy. It's not toe team. They've got Indians, Asians. Totally make it to the SEC championship. Let's see. That means I didn't get the Heisman Trophy. That's the only award I got. So running back got only got 688 rushing yards. This man this running back right here. See, because throw to him like a million times. You know that play where he run the running back out the backfield to the flats. Man, that's bullshit, man. He ain't even earned that shit. Look at my receiver, under 20 yards. Or 20 receptions. Can't get that. Look at my tidy. Look at my tidy. See the boy that linebacker inside. Alright.